Okay, so hello everyone, hello and welcome to the YouTube channel of Knowell Bell. I'm Akshata and welcome to the today's live session. Hello, Srishti is there. I think it is no Dronacharya online education. Okay, it has to be Srishti. Then hello Raghav. Then we have Raman. Hello Raman. Okay, so welcome to the today's live session. Before two sessions में हमने scientific devices के बारे में पढ़ा था. We discussed about scientific devices. We learned about scientific devices. We learned about their uses. And इसके साथ साथ ही हमने और भी कुछ चीजों को study किया था. Mainly in today's session, what we are going to discuss, the questions. Okay, yesterday only I told you. और प्लीज हम ट्राई करेंगे कि हाफ एन आवर में वी विल बी एबल टू फिनिश 25 क्वेश्चंस हम कंप्लीट करने की कोशिश करेंगे एंड इफ पॉसिबल होता है सो वी विल डू द मोर क्वेश्चंस ओके सो लेट अस गेट स्टार्टेड ओवर हियर द क्वेश्चन नंबर 1 everyone you have in front of you is okay Raman okay I wasn't aware it's you only okay it's okay so the device used by doctors okay to measure the body temperature. So this question was in a way asked in the SAINIK School entrance exam of 2024. This year जो entrance exam conduct हुआ था, and that only the question was asked. Okay. So the devices, which device is used by doctors to measure the body temperature? So we have learned about it earlier. Which device do doctors use in order to measure body temperature? For the use of body temperature, कौन सा device use किया जाता है? The device used is thermometer. Okay, thermometer is used for the measurement of body temperature. Why do we use barometer? Barometer is used to measure atmospheric pressure. Okay, if someone has to measure the atmospheric pressure, for that purpose we use barometer. Periscope हम क्यों use करते हैं? Periscope is used to see objects above sea level. Why do we use periscope? Periscope is used to see the objects above sea level. At last, what we are left with? We are left with stethoscope. Why do we use stethoscope? Stethoscope is used to hear heart sound. Why do we use stethoscope? Stethoscope हम use करते हैं in order to hear heart sound. So correct. What is the right answer for question? Option B. Correct, Raman. Thermometer is the right answer for question. Question number 2 is the scientific device used to measure the amount of rainfall. Quickly, everyone, provide your answers. क्या correct answer होगा? This topic contains previous year questions as well. कुछ new questions भी है. This way we will try to do 25 questions almost. The device used to measure amount of rainfall. Which device we use in order to measure amount of rainfall? Hydrophone, rain gauge, barometer और microscope. कौन सा device हम use करते हैं? Correctly answered, Raman. We use which device? We use option B. Very good. Everyone's answering correctly. Rain gauge. Okay. Rain gauge is used to measure the amount of rainfall. Amount of rainfall हम किसके through measure करते हैं? We measure it with the help of rain gauge. Okay. Hydrophone. Hydrophone we have already discussed. Why do we use hydrophone? To hear sound under water. What is the use of hydrophone? Hydrophone is used to hear sound under water. Why do we use barometer? Barometer already we discussed. Barometer is used for atmospheric pressure. Barometer हम क्यों use करते हैं? Barometer is used for atmospheric pressure. And why do we use microscope? Microscope is used to observe small objects, small tiny objects such as microorganisms. So what is going to be the right answer for question? Rain gauge. One more thing you have to keep in mind, although you study this in the chapter of water, but आपको यहाँ ध्यान रखना है when we are talking of rainfall. Okay, when we are talking about rainfall, rainfall is what? Rainfall is a form of precipitation. Rainfall किसका form है? Rainfall is a form of precipitation. Rainfall as well as snowfall. Both of them, they are a form of what? They are the form of precipitation. What is precipitation? Whenever water from atmosphere comes back to earth in any form, rainfall, snowfall, इसको हम कहते हैं precipitation. Okay. The next question everyone we have over here is the device used to hear the heart sound. Which device do we use in order to hear heart sound? Stethoscope, cardiogram, telescope or periscope. Which device is used in order to hear heart sound? Stethoscope, cardiogram, telescope or periscope. Provide your answers. What will be the correct answer? Quickly everyone. Provide your answer. Which device is used to hear heart sound? Heart sound के लिए हम कौन सा device use करते हैं? Very good. Correctly answered. The device used to hear heart sound is stethoscope. Which device we use? Stethoscope is used to hear heart sound. Which device is used for heart movements? Cardiogram. Cardiogram is used for what purpose? Cardiogram is used for हार्ट मूवमेंट्स आपको ध्यान रखना है. Why do we use cardiogram? Cardiogram is used for heart movements. Why do we use telescope? Telescope is used to see objects in space or sky. Okay, in order to observe objects in space or sky, which device we use? We use telescope. Okay, why we use periscope? Periscope is used to see objects above sea level. Why do we use telescope? Telescope is used to see objects above sea level. So correct answer क्या होगा? The right answer is going to be option A, that is stethoscope. Coming to the question number. Okay. Next is the question number 4. The device used to measure body temperature. Go ahead. Which device is used to measure body temperature? Thermal scanner or thermometer? Periscope? Both A and B. Which device we use in order to measure body temperature? Body temperature को measure करने के लिए हम कौन सा device use करते हैं? Thermal scanner, thermometer, periscope और both A and B. Hello Arvi, how are you? Provide the answers to the question. Which device we are using to measure the body temperature? Option B. Okay. Now there is a thing. Very first of all, what is the normal body temperature of human being? 37 degrees Celsius. Human beings का normal body temperature कितना होता है? The normal body temperature is 37 degrees Celsius. And we measure temperature in how many scale? In 3 scales. What are the 3 scales? KFC you have to keep in mind. Kelvin, F for Fahrenheit. हम temperature को किस में measure कर सकते हैं? We can measure the temperature in Kelvin. We can measure the temperature in Fahrenheit, and we can measure the temperature in Celsius. Okay, this much we have to keep in mind. Which metal is used in thermometer? So the metal that is used in thermometer is mercury. Which metal is used in thermometer? Mercury is the metal that is used in thermometer, and it is the only metal that is liquid at room temperature. Correct. Now coming back to the question, which device is used to measure body temperature? तो यहाँ पे देखिए thermometer तो हम use करते हैं for measuring the body temperature. In addition, thermal scanner is also used. We remember when the COVID-19 was very much at the peak, तो एक scanner हुआ करता था जिसको ऐसे from a distance we used to place it on our forehead or someone's forehead, and is used to give the body temperature. So thermal scanner will give us the body temperature without getting in contact with the body. Howsoever, for thermometer, थर्मोमीटर को बॉडी टेम्परेचर मेजर करने के लिए बॉडी के कांटेक्ट में आना पड़ेगा, बट थर्मल स्कैनर को बॉडी का टेम्परेचर मेजर करने के लिए इट विल नॉट नीड टू बी इन कांटेक्ट ऑफ द बॉडी. तो करेक्ट आंसर क्या होगा? द राइट आंसर इज ऑप्शन ए एंड बी. ओके, बोथ द डिवाइस वी कैन यूज इन ऑर्डर टू मेजर द body temperature. Question number 5. Which of the following instrument is used to detect purity of milk? Which instrument we use in order to detect purity of milk? Purity of milk हम कैसे डिस्कस करेंगे? You don't know thermal scanner? Okay, in the next class I'll show you a picture. Okay, in the next class I will be showing you a picture of thermal scanner. Okay, coming back. Which device is used to detect the purity of milk? Hydrometer, speedometer, lactometer or calorimeter? ऑप्शन बी. बी स्पीडोमीटर. बी कैसे होगा? बी स्पीडोमीटर. स्पीडोमीटर हम क्यों यूज करते हैं? स्पीडोमीटर इज फॉर द स्पीड ऑफ अ व्हीकल. इन ऑर्डर टू डिटेक्ट द स्पीड ऑफ अ व्हीकल वी यूज स्पीडोमीटर. Hydrometer? No. Calorimeter is for heat. Which device we use to measure quantity of heat? Calorimeter is used in order to measure quantity of heat. Okay. Lactometer. Lactometer will be the right answer. I told you all, आपको बताया भी था. Remember when the class was going on for the scientific devices, तो हमने discuss किया था the word lacto. Lacto word stands for what in English language? The word lacto stands for milk. Lacto किसके लिए stand करता है in English language? The word lacto stands for milk. Lacto का मतलब क्या होता है? Lacto means milk. Okay. अब हमने एक बैक्टीरिया का नेम भी स्टडी किया था. We discussed about the name of a bacteria. The bacteria was lactobacillus. What was the bacteria called? The bacteria was called lactobacillus. What does lactobacillus does? Lactobacillus converts milk into curd. Milk को curd में convert करने का work किसका? It is the work of lactobacillus. So this much we have already discussed, right? So what is going to be the correct answer for the question? The right answer we will have is option C, lactometer. Okay, the correct answer will be what? Correct answer will be option C, lactometer. Question number 6. Barometer is used for. Why do we use barometer? What is the use of barometer? Barometer is used for viewing distant objects, to measure electricity, to measure humidity in air, to measure atmospheric pressure. Why do we use barometer? What is the need to use barometer? Which option will be the correct answer? A, B, C, or D? Barometer is used to view distant objects, to measure electricity, to measure atmospheric pressure. Correct. D is the right answer. What is going to be the correct answer? Barometer. Barometer हम क्यों use करते हैं? We measure barometer. We use barometer to measure the atmospheric pressure. For measuring atmospheric pressure, we use barometer. To view distant objects, which device we use? We use binoculars. कौन सा device हम use करते हैं in order to view the distant objects? We use binoculars. In order to measure electricity, which device we use? We use electrometer. Okay, in order to measure electricity, कौन सा device हम use करते हैं? We use electrometer. To measure humidity in air, which device we are going to use? We use hygroscope. Okay, we are going to use hygroscope. So these are some of the devices that you have to keep in mind. Good. The next question after this is question number 7. Cardiogram is associated with heart, kidney, lungs or eyes. Cardiogram किससे associated है? Is it associated with heart, kidney, lungs or eyes? Cardiogram. Quickly. Cardiogram contains the word cardio. Which word is present? Word cardio is present. So what will be the right answer? Cardiogram. Heart. Very good. You even made the emoji for the heart, no, Raman? Correct. The right answer will be heart. Cardiogram किससे associated है? Cardiogram is associated with heart. Okay. In English language, what is the meaning of word cardio? Cardio means heart. Cardio word का क्या मतलब होता है? The word cardio means heart. So two more terms we have to keep in mind over here. जहाँ से question पूछा जा सकता है. That is cardiology. What is cardiology? Cardiology you have to keep in mind is study of heart. Cardiology क्या होता है? What is cardiology? Cardiology is study of heart. And secondly, we have to keep in mind cardiologist. Who are cardiologists? Cardiologists are doctors of heart. Who are cardiologists? Cardiologists are doctors of heart. Okay. So this you have to keep in mind. Study of heart is cardiology, doctors of heart are cardiologists, and cardiogram is associated with heart. Next question, which instrument is used to view magnified view of distant objects? We need magnified view of distant objects. Magnified view of distant objects हमको कहाँ से मिलेगा? Which instrument will give us the magnified view of distant objects? Which instrument will give us a magnified view of distant objects? Go ahead. What will be the right answer? Magnified view of distant object. Odometer, binocular, lectometer or microscope? Binoculars is correct. Yes, good. What will be the right answer? The correct answer we will have is binoculars. Okay, binoculars is used to measure or is used to view the magnified view of distant objects. Okay, odometer का use क्या है? What is the use of odometer? Odometer measures distance. Okay, what is the use of odometer? Odometer measures the distance travel. किसी vehicle से हमने कितना distance travel किया? That is measured with the help of odometer. Lactometer measures what? Lactometer is associated with milk. Lactometer क्या measure करता है? Lactometer measures the purity of milk. Microscope किसको magnify करता है? Microscope magnifies microorganisms. Microscope किसको magnify करता है? Microscope magnifies the microorganisms. So right answer we will have for the question is option B, binoculars. Coming towards the next question, device used to measure the distance traveled by vehicle. Which device do we use in order to measure the distance traveled by vehicle? This is a previous year question. Already this has been asked in exam. Okay, which device is used to measure distance traveled by a vehicle? Distance traveled हम किसके through measure करेंगे? Speedometer, lactometer, distance meter or odometer. Option A, B, C or D. Quickly provide your answer. Distance traveled. Okay, distance के लिए कौन सा device हम use करते हैं? You have to keep in mind speedometer, lactometer, distance meter or odometer. So we have already discussed speedometer is associated with speed. Speedometer किसके लिए है? Speedometer is for speed. Okay, lactometer. Lactometer is for what? Lactometer is for milk. You have distance meter. Distance meter हम use नहीं करते हैं. Odometer. Odometer is for what? Odometer is for distance. Okay, so distance traveled by a vehicle. किसी vehicle से कितना distance travel हुआ है? Which device will help us to measure it? Odometer. Odometer helps us to measure the distance traveled by a vehicle. No, distance meter is no device, Raman. ओके, ओडोमीटर, ओडोमीटर इज देयर। हैव यू सीन अ व्हीकल? व्हीकल में आपने देखा है एक तो स्पीडोमीटर बना होता है लाइक दिस, इट इंडिकेट्स द स्पीड ऑफ द व्हीकल। एंड यहाँ पे आप देखोगे अ स्मॉल बॉक्स इज देयर वेयर देयर आर रैंडम डिजिट्स। Okay, so these random digits, they are what? They are actually odometer. Odometer हमको बताता है how much of distance has been traveled. Okay, it tells us how much of distance has been traveled. So correct answer will be option D, odometer. Next question: which instrument is used to measure high altitudes and is used in aircraft? Which instrument is used to measure high altitudes and is used in aircraft? High altitudes के लिए हम कौन सा instrument use करेंगे? You have seen it. Good. That's nice. Which instrument is used to measure high altitudes? High altitudes के लिए हम कौन सा instrument use करेंगे? Altimeter, altitude meter, altitude scope or none of these. So you have to keep in mind for high altitudes, which device do we use? We use altimeter. Okay, we use altimeter. Which device do we use in order to measure high altitudes? In order to measure the high altitudes, extremely high altitudes, हम कौन सा device use करेंगे? We will be using altimeter. Altimeter is used to measure altitudes, and we have also learned. Okay, we have also learned what is the meaning of what is the meaning of altitude? In yesterday's class only we learned what is the meaning of altitude. एल्टीट्यूड का क्या मतलब होता है? एल्टीट्यूड रेफर्स टू हाइट ऑफ फ्रॉम एल्टीट्यूड इज हाइट ऑफ एनीथिंग taken from sea level. Height को जो हम कौन से लेते हैं? When we take height from sea level, so that height is referred to as what? That height is referred to as altitude. Okay, that height is called altitude. Yes, the right answer is what? Right answer is altimeter. Okay, a device used for controlling the temperature. Which device we use in order to control the temperature? यहाँ पे देखिए thermometer. Thermometer का मतलब क्या है? Thermometer actually measure the temperature. Thermometer क्या करता है? Thermometer measure the temperature. Okay, thermostat. Thermostat you have to keep in mind. It is a device. Thermostat का function क्या है? Thermostat is used to control the temperature. ये क्या करता है? Temperature को एक particular point पर control करता है. For example, in ACs we have thermostats in your coolers, calling irons, in microwave, all of them. हमारे पास क्या प्रेजेंट होता है? Thermostat. Thermostat controls the temperature. Next is question number 12. An instrument used to detect intensity of earthquake. Which instrument is used to detect intensity of earthquake? तो ये आपको यहाँ पे okay? For earthquake, a very common word we use in English language is okay, which word do we use? We use the word seismo. So you have to keep it right. Seismograph. Okay, कौन सा device है जो हम use करते हैं? The device used to measure the intensity of earthquake is seismograph. With the help of seismograph, हम क्या measure करते हैं? We measure the intensity of earthquake. Okay. So what is the meaning of word seismo? Seismo word का meaning क्या है? The word seismo stands for earthquake. What is the meaning of word seismo? The word SISMO stands for earthquake. Okay, तो एक और टर्म को कॉमनली स्टडी करते हैं, that is seismology. One more term is there that is very commonly studied. Very commonly you will encounter. The term is called seismology. What is the meaning of seismology? Seismology is study of earthquake. What is seismology? Seismology is study of earthquake. Earthquake की जो study होती है, that is called as seismology. Okay. The same way we use the term seismic waves. Okay, commonly term आपको मिलेगा seismic waves. What is the meaning of seismic wave? The waves of earth. Okay, waves of earthquake. And seismologists. Seismologists are the people who study about earthquakes. Okay. Sound problem. Why sound is not there? Sound is there. What's going on? Raman and Aruhi. Sound is not audible. What happened? Sound is okay? Okay. Then it is fine. Okay. Seismic waves. Good. The next device after this we have is endoscope is used to detect. Why do we use endoscope? What is the use of endoscope? तो आपको याद रखना है. Why do we use endoscope? Endoscope is used to detect what? It is used to detect purity of milk. It is used to detect pressure of gas. It is used to detect electrical power or internal parts of the body. So we have already studied for purity of milk. We have this device called lactometer. For purity of milk, we use lactometer. For pressure of gas, what do we use? For pressure of gas, we use मैनोमीटर. कौन सा डिवाइस हम यूज करते हैं? वी यूज मैनोमीटर. फॉर इलेक्ट्रिकल पावर और फॉर इंटरनल ऑर्गन्स ऑफ द बॉडी. एंडो इन यस्टरडेज क्लास, कल की क्लास में ही हमने स्टडी किया था. व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ एंडो? Endo means internal. What is the meaning of endo? Endo means internal. Endo का मतलब क्या होता है? Internal. So endoscope. Endoscope क्यों use करते हैं? Endoscope is used to detect the option D, correct, internal organs of the body. Next is the question number 14. What is the use of hygrometer? Hygrometer हम क्यों use करते हैं? What is the use of hygrometer? Okay, hygrometer is used to measure pressure of gas, purity of milk, humidity of air or sound of water. सो जस्ट वेरी केयरफुली यू हैव इट. हमारे पास दो वर्ड्स हैं जो बहुत एक से साउंड करते हैं ना. फर्स्ट वर्ड इज हाइग्रो एंड अनदर वर्ड इज हाइड्रो. ओके, फर्स्ट वर्ड इज हाइग्रो. व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ हाइग्रो? हाइग्रो मीन्स ह्यूमिडिटी. हाइग्रो का मतलब क्या होता है? हाइग्रो मीन्स humidity. Hydro stands for what? Hydro stands for humidity. Okay. And what is the meaning of hydro? Hydro stands for water. तो अगर कहीं पे आपको वर्ड आ रहा है हाइड्रो, दैट मीन्स इट हैज गॉट समथिंग टू डू विथ ह्यूमिडिटी. कहीं पे आपको वर्ड आ रहा है हाइड्रो, दैट मीन्स इट हैज गॉट समथिंग टू डू विथ वाटर. सो हमको क्वेश्चन में क्या पूछा है? क्वेश्चन में हमको पूछा है व्हाट इज द यूज ऑफ हाइग्रोमीटर. सो हाइग्रोमीटर का यूज क्या होगा? हाइग्रो मतलब होता है ह्यूमिडिटी. सो व्हाट इज गोइंग टू बी द राइट आंसर? करेक्ट, ऑप्शन सी, humidity in air. What is the use of hygrometer? The use of hygrometer is humidity in air. So correct answer will be option C. Question number 15. Which of the following instruments was invented by Alexander Graham Bell? This is a question previously asked in SAINIK School entrance exam and it's a very important question. Which instrument was invented by Alexander Graham Bell? Alexander Graham Bell ने कौन सा instrument invent किया था? Did he invented microwave, motorcycle, piano or telephone? Good evening, gaming. What's the name of the channel? Ishu. Good evening, Ishu. Okay. Which instrument was invented by Alexander Graham Bell? Option D, telephone. Very good. What is the correct answer? Telephone. Alexander Graham Bell ने किसका invention किया था? He invented telephone. Very good. The next question is question number 16. Which of the following instruments is used to observe, magnify and observe the small objects? Question ने क्या specify किया है आपको? They have specified small objects. What can be the small objects? The small objects can be microorganisms. What can be the small objects? The small objects can be microorganisms. So which instrument is used to magnify and observe small objects? Very good. Who is answering A? Raman, Ishu. Very good. That's the right answer. Correct answer क्या होगा? Option A, microscope. Microscope is used to observe and magnify small objects. जो small microorganisms होते हैं उनको observe करने के लिए हम क्या देखते हैं? We use microscope. So right answer is option A. Next question, question number 17. What is the main function of stethoscope? Stethoscope का main function क्या है? Hearing heart sound, observing heart movement, measuring blood pressure or all of these. What is the main function of stethoscope? Stethoscope का main function क्या होगा? Hearing heart sound, observing heart movement or measuring the blood pressure. What is the main function of stethoscope? Correct. Option A is the right answer. Good. Hearing heart sound. Heart sound के लिए हम क्या use करते हैं? We use stethoscope for heart movements. Which device we use for heart movements? For heart movements, the device used is cardiogram. Which device we use for heart movements? The device we use is cardiogram. Which device is used to measure blood pressure? For blood pressure, the device we use is sphygmomanometer. Sphygmomanometer. Okay, so what is the right answer for question option A? Hearing, heart sound. Correct. Okay. The next is question number 18. I already told the answer and the next is the question. Which device is used to measure blood pressure? कौन सा device हम use करेंगे in order to measure blood pressure? For the measurement of blood pressure, which device we are going to use? Barometer, sphygmomanometer, sonometer or manometer? Which device we will use? Go ahead. Option A, B, C or D. Okay. Already. Ishu has provided D as the answer. Everyone else, what will be the right answer for question? B. Correct, Raman. Right. B is the right answer. Sphygmomanometer. Blood pressure को हम किसके through measure करते हैं? Sphygmomanometer. What is the normal blood pressure of human being? The normal blood pressure of human being is 120/80 mm of Hg. What is the normal blood pressure of human being? 120/80 mm of Hg. What is the meaning of Hg? Hg stands for mercury. What is the meaning of Hg? Hg stands for mercury. Okay, so mercury is the correct answer. Question number 19. The device used to observe distant objects above the sea level. Which device do we use in order to observe distant objects above the sea level? देखिए, what is important over here? Above the sea level. Sea level के ऊपर, above the sea level. Speedometer, lactometer, calorimeter और periscope. Very good. Option D, periscope. Periscope हम क्यों यूज करते हैं? We use periscope in order to observe the objects above sea level. Speedometer क्यों यूज किया जाता है? Speedometer is used for speed. Lactometer is used for what purpose? Lactometer is used for milk. Calorimeter is used for heat. And speedometer. Okay, periscope. Periscope is used to see the objects above sea level. Okay, and the last question of today's class. In order to observe the stars on a clear night sky, the device you will need is periscope, microscope, telescope, or none of these. Which device we will need in order to observe stars on a clear night sky? On a clear night sky, if you want to observe stars, तो आप कौन सा device use करोगे? Telescope, periscope, microscope, or none of these. This is an application-based question. Yesterday I was telling you कि सैनिक स्कूल आपको काफी ज्यादा एप्लीकेशन बेस्ड क्वेश्चन पूछता है. So only rotting is not going to help you. You have to understand the thing. So this is such an application based question. Okay. What will be the right answer? C. Good. Telescope. Right. You even made the telescope. Nice issue. Okay. So which device is used to observe stars on a clear night sky? अगर आपको clear night sky में stars को observe करना है, so हम कौन सा device use करेंगे? We will be using telescope. Telescope helps us to observe the stars on clear night sky. So what is going to be the right answer for question? Option C, telescope. Okay, so with this everyone, we have summed up the 20 questions that we were targeted to complete in today's class. Okay. Okay. So with this, we will also be summing up the class. Next session फिर से हमारा कल रहेगा 7:30 पे, and that will be the session of English. Tomorrow we will have a English class. That will be a English class. Okay. The link of the test. आपको टेस्ट के लिए लिंक की जरूरत नहीं है. I'll just share with you the. There you go. देखो ये वेबसाइट है. I'm sharing with you the link of website. Same website you have to search. Knowell, KNOWELL, knowellbell.com. knowellbell.com पर आप जाओगे. ठीक है. वहां पे यू विल ऑब्जर्व ऑप्शन ऑफ फ्री टेस्ट. ठीक है. अभी तो नहीं है. आई विल अपलोड इट. ठीक है. तो उसके बाद आई थिंक बाय 9 o'clock और 10 o'clock यू विल बी एबल टू ऑब्जर्व या कल से दिखने लगेगा. तो फ्री टेस्ट में यू क्लिक ऑन जीके. जीके पे क्लिक करोगे, देन यू कैन गेट द टेस्ट फॉर साइंटिफिक डिवाइस. ओके. वहां पे जाके साइंटिफिक डिवाइस के लिए यू कैन एक्सेस द टेस्ट. ओके. ऑन प्ले स्टोर, नॉट ऑन प्ले स्टोर, ऑन गूगल. knowellbell.com और गूगल पे देख सकते हो. वेबसाइट आपको गूगल पर मिल जाएगी. उस पर प्ले स्टोर में जाने की जरूरत नहीं. Simply you go on Google, just search knowellbell.com. Okay, and that's it. There you go. Okay, so with this now we will be summing up the class and we'll meet tomorrow. इसका टेस्ट मैं अपलोड कर दूंगी, तो टेस्ट आप सभी को सॉल्व करना है. And by tomorrow you will be able to take the test. आज रात में it will be uploaded, so it will be active by tomorrow. So tomorrow morning onwards you can take the test. And yes, so we will be summing up the class. And we will join back again tomorrow at 7:30. English की class रहेगी, where we will be studying and discussing about nouns. Okay. So bye everyone, and we will meet again tomorrow. Bye everyone.